Hey YouTubers, Robb Moffett. Guys, I was online, I was talking to somebody and we were talking about hurricanes. And they were, I think in Europe someplace, and they were saying, oh, they have North Sea storms that are just as bad. I've never been in a North Sea storm, but I've been in a Category 5, and I don't think they're equivalent. We have hurricanes all over the world, not just the United States, but I got to thinking about what could I explain to someone how they could understand what it's like to be in a hurricane without ever actually having gone through one. And I realized there is something you can compare it to in a small way. Now, let me explain. First of all, I've been in categories 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 are not that good, but 4 and 5 are 5 will make you get religion. We'll get to 5 in a second. But if you want to experience hurricane without ever being in one, I can give you some idea, an approximation. Find a railroad that is nearby that has freight trains that are fast, hot shots going through straight and steady, fast. They can go really long. And when one's coming through, get up as close as you can safely. You don't want to get hit like poor old Stobe. One of my favorite YouTubers got hit by a train. Stobe the hobo. Bad story. But anyway, don't want to get too close, but you want to get close as you can. And when the train comes through, just focus on that train going past your face. And if it's a really good train, it's going to be loud. You're going to be able to not hear someone yell at you right next to you. And you're going to have your bones shake and your eyes are going to vibrate. And after like the first few seconds, just staring at that wall of steel just going past your face, and the noise and the vibration and the sound, you're going to be thinking about train in your head. That's all you're going to be thinking about. When the train finally goes by after a minute or two, hopefully a couple minutes, so you can get the full experience. For the next 5 minutes, all you can think about is train. You can have someone talk to you, but you can hear him talking, but in your head, you still got that train going through your head. And that's what a hurricane is. You've got this train going through, but after 2 minutes, it doesn't stop. The noise is so loud, you can't hear other people. You can't hear yourself yell. And your body's shaking, the building's shaking, the roof is coming off, walls are collapsing. You've got your family inside of a bathroom with a mattress stuffed against the door, and then the roof comes off, and you've got flood waters coming up. It's like, it's not just the sound, which is terrible. It's shrieking, the horrible noises that don't ever stop. They don't ever stop, and the vibration, and then the water and the wind. It's the idea that you're helpless. At some point, you're thinking, well, I've had enough. I want to turn this off. Like there ought to be like a lever or a switch or a button where I can call. So you're helpless. That's when you realize Mother Nature is trying to kill you, and there's nothing you can do about it. The noise, the vibration, the physical part of the hurricane is something you can help people understand, but the helplessness is not something you can really understand until you're in it, because once you're in the middle of it, you realize nobody can help you. You're on your own. There's nothing that can be done. I mean, whatever you had to do, you should have done it, and it's too late now. So it's a mental thing that's going on in your head too. I've known people after the hurricane, it changed them. They moved to places where they were like 2 hours away from where they lived because they didn't want to live down there anymore. They thought they associated that with something trying to kill them. Growing up in hurricane areas, I've always been complacent. But once you go through like a 5, if I know for sure there's a 5, I would see if I could get on a plane and get out. Or if in Florida you drive north, the hurricanes follow you. So it's also you think they're going to be over soon. Someplace we had a poor island right offshore in the Bahamas. The hurricane stopped and stalled for 3 days over the island. Can you imagine 3 days? 3 days, 3 freaking days. So yeah, that's what a hurricane is kind of like.
The hurricane's coming ashore. Approximately 7 o'clock in the morning. Look at those waves sitting in the pool over there. Deep down. Let's check out the waves over there. Sitting ashore.